the room. Hey, everybody. It's good to see you. How y'all doing? Hey. Hey, Jax Minxie. Hope you had a wonderful New Year's. Tiffany, hey. Y'all, come on in the room. Come on in the room. Y'all know I have a lot to talk about. So, hey, let's come on in here. It's 7 o'clock. You know, I look forward to it. Hey, Miss K Johnson, I missed you. Hope all is well. Happy New Year. I hope you made some plans and goals. It's just so amazing to me. Yes, Tiffany, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Right. Happy New Year. Isn't it funny that Friday was last year? You know what I'm saying? How time flies. Time is it's continuum. It keeps going. Can't stop. So if time keeps going, that means you have to keep going. Well, I have a lot to talk about. So I'm going to kind of go ahead and get started. I had a fantastic New Year in my house. Okay. She didn't go out. She looked cute, but I was in my house. Okay. When I took that photo, that fabulous photo of myself, I was in my home, safe with my son, praying, watching church on television. Shout out to New Life, Pastor Hannah and Pastor Glenn. And Todd Delaney did his thing all the way from my bed. Okay. I saw all of it. Great. I got dressed up to watch it in my home. Y'all don't understand. It's the being grateful about things, right? Seeing God in everything. No, I couldn't go out and hang out with my friends, or no, I didn't have a special boo to bring in the new year with, but I have myself and I have my son. And that's just as important, right? We take for granted the things that we do have, that we don't see God in everything. And so this year, the top of the year, I just wanted to do something simple and just to tell God, thank you for me seeing a new year. Some people didn't make it into the new year. Okay, they didn't do it. And so Betty White, she didn't make it. She was 99. Shout out to my favorite Golden Girl. Rest in peace, honey. Rest in heaven. She cracks me up. It's one of my favorite shows. She up there with my mama now. Her and Betty White probably kicking it. So no, seriously, it's just being grateful. Some people didn't make it. And so I'm not going to waste not this year, not this month, not anything. How I'm starting off my new year, I always fast for the new year, right? Tell God my plans, then I have to listen and see if that's where he want to go, because I'm at the point where, just like Pastor Hannah said, I'm expecting the unexpected, meaning I am trusting God for everything I want, the promise that he promised me, the things that I went to him in prayer about. I'm expecting it. But the unexpected is, I don't know how it's going to come, when it's going to come. I'm just going to look for the miracles, signs, and wonders and keep doing what I'm supposed to do. And so today's topic, believe it or not, it ties all into that. Kay Johnson says, yes, ma'am, but it's true. Today's episode is, and let's get started with the whole show all together. It's the Real Love and Tea Show. Well, I have love in my heart and tea up in this cup. Tea has love properties. So this show isn't about gossip and let me spill the tea on you. No, it's about love and healing and restoration, rediscovering who you really are, who God calls you to be, your best self. That's what this show is about. And it's also a community. I created a family, the Doll family, where we can come and be at peace and you feel like you're loved. This is a one-on-one thing. You, me. I love you if nobody else love you. You're smart enough, you're talented, you're stronger, but we're stronger together. So we're going to link up. And as we're linking up, we're going to talk about today's episode, which is doing the butt. I know y'all talking about doing the butt. Sexy. Hey. It got that butt, that big old butt. No, not that butt, not the B-U-T-T, but the B-U-T. Hey, what's up, Jazzarama? Jazzarama, welcome in. No, I'm not talking about the big old butt, the derriere. You know what I'm saying? The thing that people look at, they'll be like, ow. No, not that butt, but the B-U-T, right? And when I'm talking about doing the butt, doing is an activity, which is a particular engagement, how to carry out something, how to execute, how to complete, how to finish, basically a performance. And then when you're talking about butt, a butt is an objective. It's an argument against something. It simply means to only, just, simple, or no more than. This is it. But, right? And sometimes we use but as an excuse. I can't do something. I would do this, but I could only do this, but. So today's topic is doing the but. No more excuses. In 2022, you will not do any more excuses. You're not going to tell people you can't do this, but to get out of something, even though it's something you could do, you should do, it will better you. You won't use that as an excuse. You're going to be the best that you can be. You should be making plans and goals, short-term goals, long-term goals, not just the thing of resolution. I'm going to work out the first of the year and I'm going to try to lose this weight. And then in February and March, you have completely failed. But what you're going to do is have a real goal, a real plan on something. You're going to have a time limit. And then and give yourself a little grace that if you don't actually make the deadline, at least you started something. Meaning, okay, you're going to work out. There is no but to it. You're going to do it. You're going to sign up, go to the gym, or let your gym be your house. Okay? All these free apps. Okay, I'm going to work out for 20 minutes a day and hold yourself to it. Why I say 20 minutes? Because it's healthy. As long as you get 20 minutes in, you got a little sweat in. Hey, your body needs that. Some type of exercise. Going up the stairs, down the stairs, not taking the elevator so much. Just walking around the corner and then back again. Getting the fresh air, the carbon dioxide. You got to get all that in and out. When you breathe in, and then breathe out, you are releasing toxins in your body. This is the year that you're going to be your best self. You're going to look your best. You're not working out to get some man or get some woman. You are working out because it's good for you. And when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you look good. People don't say you're sickly, right? When you work out, you don't have to use all the medicines and things like that. And then your diet. I would eat right, but no, there is no but. I'm not telling you, listen, you don't have to be a vegan like me or a healthy eater. You can just eat healthier. Don't have to eat so much meat. You know what I'm saying? Get some vegetables and fruits in here. You're saying, Andy, you're using this show to come at me and just come at me. No, I'm not. What I'm saying is I love you enough to say start your new year out right. Take the butt out of everything. You would do this, but you can do this. You're going to do it like Nike. Just do. No longer will you say, I'm trying. No, you're not. You're doing. There's levels to this thing. And because there's levels to this, when you exercise, when you eat right, when you have your spirit right, your mind right, you can do almost anything. You have a book to write? Write a page a day. Before you know it, your book is written. What am I saying to you all? Baby steps. Baby steps is better than no steps at all. Hey, what's up, Eric Malone, Chuck Bailey, Rooney Kuhn? What up, Chuck? What up, everybody? What up, family? What up, doll family? Welcome, Instagram family. Welcome, YouTube family. Welcome. Come on in the room. So, y'all, let's get back to this. And so at the beginning of the year, I'm always fasting, bringing God into everything, consecrating myself, letting him know that I follow him and that he's going to lead my steps. He orders my steps. Yes, I have plans. However, if he decides to change it or redirect it, close a door, open the door, I have to be willing to accept it. Why? It's all for my good, the good and the bad, the ups and the downs, right? That's what life is all about. But I want to start my new year off right. And what I'm saying is, you are going to do it too. You're not going to do the but. The only but that you should have is but God. Okay, put the finale on that. Put the end on that. But God. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but God. God always come through. Hey, 0 to 5 seconds. God either works slow or he works suddenly. And sometimes in the slow part, it's because he's getting us together. And this might be your slow season, right? You might not have come into the new year all ready to go. Gusto. Andy, I'm not ready. I'm getting over something. Okay, cool. God might have you in this waiting season, this slow season, but that doesn't mean that you can't be proactive. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you can still be your best self. You are imperfectly perfect, right? You are imperfectly worthy, right? You are imperfectly at peace. That's where I want you to be. You are imperfect, but you are worthy. You deserve the best. Yes, some bad things have happened. Some people have died on us, but this is the land of the living, and they want us to continue on. Our life will not be wasted. That's what I'm saying. We're going to dust ourselves off and not make any excuses. I believe in you. Now, the only thing is, do you believe in you? If you don't believe me about excuses, let's go to the Bible. Let's break it all down. Okay, Proverbs. Okay, that's good when it's talking about some Proverbs. Okay, it's some lessons in there. Proverbs. All right, it's some whole lessons in Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 4. Don't put it off. Do it now. Don't rest until you do. That's in the Bible. Checking us like that. That's a whole check. That's a sip on that type of check. What? God just checked us. God just checked us. Proverbs, once again, 6:4. Don't put it off. Do it now. Don't rest until you do. Then you have James, good old boy James. You know that's good, but you know he got something to say. Chapter 4, verse 14. Yet do not know what tomorrow will bring. Yet do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? That's the whole question. What is your life? For you are a mist that appears for a little time and then vanish. Poof, be gone. I'm like, even James is telling you, you don't know what tomorrow brings. What is your life? What are you doing? What are you going to start this new year off? You just going to live? You just living, going to work, coming home? Ain't nothing exciting. You're not going to take a new route to work. Hey, change it up. Take a new city. Check out the neighborhood. Be grateful that you got an apartment, got a house, got a car to drive around in. See the sights in the city. It's free. Let your window down. Not all the way because it's cold. Okay, it's cold for some of us. But what am I saying? Try some new food. Do something you've never done before. What are you doing what are you planning to do with the rest of the year? You cannot live on what happened in 2020. You can't live on what happened in 2019. Hey, 2021 was just Friday, and that's already over with. The year is over with. You have a fresh start, is what I'm telling you. What is your life? Then the verse goes, you are a mist. That's a sprinkle, boo. A little sprinkle. God's telling you, you are a sprinkle that appears for a little time. Okay? A little bit. Temporary. So you're not supposed to be here forever. And then you will vanish. and then you're gone. But you might physically be gone, but your work will live on. And depending if you're in your purpose, in your calling, then your calling and purpose is attached to others. So you will forever live on if you're listening to what I'm saying. I'm telling you, make this year the best year that you can possibly do with God's help, is what I'm saying. Because Philippians 4:13 says, I can do all things through Christ, him who strengthens me. I can do all things through him who strengthens me. Who is the him? Christ, God. You could do all things. You just got to trust the process. Know there are going to be some ups. There are going to be some downs. Celebrate your ups. Celebrate your downs. When you are in your down season, don't speak on it. Think about what's about to happen. Expect something fantastic to happen. Expect the unexpected. Use your mouth, understanding that it's a portal. It literally manifests what you believe. Fashion will kill you. Hey, Rachel Pearl One. Hey, Cass, come on in the room. Happy New Year, boo. Happy New Year, Rachel. What I'm telling y'all is this. It's a new year. Y'all not going to be doing a but. The only time you is doing a but is when you talking about but God. Other than that, I don't want to hear you say, I would do this, but I'm not smart enough. I didn't go to school. I would do this, but ain't no more doing about sexy. That's the only but we should be doing. That is the only but. The only doing about that's the only but. There are no more excuses. Listen, I don't care about your age. I would do this, but I'm not old enough. Or I'm too old. There are no age requirements. Your gifts will make room for you as long as you put in the work. Write the manuscript. I would do this, but I don't have enough education. No, sometimes people love just transparency. They like your honesty. I would have started the podcast, but nobody wants to hear what I have to say. That's not true. Just start it and see what happened. I would do the podcast, but I'm not experienced. I don't know about cameras. I don't know about lights. I don't know. Figure it out. Take some courses, look at some YouTube, and just start it. It's the starting process. Right? It's just the just do process like Nike. Just do it and see what happens. You'll be surprised. You will shock yourself. I am just here on Monday night to give you a little encouragement and to tell you don't waste this year. You have a fresh start. No more excuses. Set some goals, set some plans, and get started. And here's the thing. You ain't got to tell everybody your plans. You ain't got to just do it. You ain't got to tell nobody your podcast if you don't want to. If you got a whole bunch of haters around you, just start it. And that's what social media is for. You will realize that you have more strangers that like your stuff than the people around you. Because you will have a lot of negative Nancy's and a lot of negative Sams telling you, don't do it. I wouldn't do that if I was you. Ain't nobody gonna listen to you. You won't have nothing to talk about. You ain't smart enough. You ain't this. You ain't pretty. You ain't that. And before you know it, you haven't done it because you were listening to people. But you should listen to your inner self. You have the Holy Spirit in you. There's love, there's joy, there's peace, but there's also wisdom and understanding. And sometimes the things that you don't know how to do, God will show you how to do. He will tell you what to do. And he will send destiny helpers to you. He will send people to help you. They will see that you are doing something positive, affecting others. Life is about experience. Right? How you love to me is about experience. Like when I'm with somebody, how do they make me feel? Like, what was the experience like? Was it a good experience? Was it a bad experience? That's what they do on a survey when you go to a store. How was the experience? Hey, Tech Mommy. Hey, Lizzie. Love you, boo. Mwah. Okay. How was the experience? And I would like to think that my show, this family, is about an experience that we share with each other, that we support one another, right? We encourage each other. This is a positive experience because it's based off of love. And this year, you should make good experiences. Sometimes people ain't hanging out with you because you is horrible. Not you are horrible. You is horrible. You are terrible. You are awful. Okay? I'm gonna sip on that. You can have the most talent in the world, but if your personality doesn't match it, meaning, hey, Bryson, meaning you're talented, but you're awful to work with. Sometimes people would rather work with somebody mediocre than to work with you with all the talent, right? Talent only gets you so far, but personality. So it's like the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule says it's 80% of personality and 20% of your skill. Ain't that about something? So that goes into how you look. Are you presentable? Are you timely? Are you prepared? And then everything else is skill. I'm just saying. So you could be thinking you were fabulous, but your personality says otherwise. This is the time that we look in the mirror and say, I want to be my best self in 2022. There is no more doing the but. I don't want to hear a but out of anybody's mouth. I just want to hear you say, I'm doing it. Now, when you do it, you're not going to be the best. You have to keep going. You will get better over time. All this is you're getting started. You are smart enough. You are talented enough. And you are strong enough. I tell you that all the time. Hey, AK, jumping colors, boo. Hey, AK, jumping colors. Oh, I love to jump colors. You see, I got a little color popping today. Okay. Am I? She got a little color. Fashion will kill you. But no, y'all, I'm serious. And if you don't know how, to get the goals and the plans started, I have some people for you. You know that. I'm all about helping. And so I'm gonna help you. God gives you destiny helpers. It's up for you to take it if you want to change. But if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, baby, that's insanity. And are you really gonna start the new year out being insane? Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane. No, enough. No, we will not be insane in the membrane, even though I do love that song, though. Shout out to my hip hoppers. Okay, back to me. No, seriously, it's no time for that. In order to have a better self, to rediscover yourself, sometimes you really need some help, and not by your friends. In fact, this year, I hope you let go of some people that were toxic. I know it was Friday. Hell, you should have had a whole list of people that should no longer be in your life. You send them a blessing, but this year is about new, healthy you, right? A new year, a new you. That's what I've been posting all year. For the past couple of days, I'm talking about all year, and it was only Saturday. Ain't that crazy? I'm already started. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Listen, even though Saturday started the new year, I was like, a new year, a new you. You get to change, and nobody gets to judge you. Shout out to Star Emporium. Hey, Star Emporium. You know, I like looking at the stars. Okay. But no, I'm serious. Hey, even though Saturday started a new year, that's okay. Just know everything has shifted, and it has shifted for you. So I have some destiny helpers. One is, y'all already know what I'm going to say. Y'all already know. Y'all already know what I'm going to say. Dr. Darlene Nichols. That's right. Dr. Darlene Nichols of danministries.com. Dr. Dan Ministries .com. danministries.com. Telephone number 773-366-3437. 773-366-3437. 773-366-3437. And then you have Adonis D. Johnson. I am my life coach. I am my life coach.com. He has some books and he has some DVDs because guess what? There's some work to do, right? Homework. You got to work at home, boo. It's a lot. In order to be your best self, baby, you got to take the time out, do some homework. But then there's a twofer because then he has some life coaches to assist you along with the books and the DVDs. But just know in the book, there's going to be some questions. Answer those and answer those honestly, because if you're lying, you're just lying to yourself and you're wasting this whole process. Okay. So once again, there's DVDs, there's books, and then there's life coaches. So once again, that's Adonis D. Johnson. I am my lifecoach.com. So those are two, Dr. Darling and Adonis. Choose one. But guess what you're choosing? You at the end of the day. You are choosing that you want to be better, that you don't want to stay in the same situation. And that's okay. Hey, Tiara, Sharice. Hey, it's on video. Happy New Year to y'all. Hey, my babies. Hey, my dogs. What's going on, dog family? No, I'm telling you, you can be your best self. I don't care. Saturday was just a few days ago, but that's okay. You on the right track. Once you decide that you want to be better, you're on the right track. Once you decide that you don't want to live in the past, I would do this, but no. Once you decide that you want to be a better you, nobody can tell you otherwise. Don't even listen to that. In fact, it should go in one ear and literally out the other. And at the end of the day, when you can't get anybody, when you can't get a therapist or a life coach, there's God. God is waiting on you. He's open 24 hours a day. He don't care that you're not perfect. The Bible is full of misfits, okay? And he used them. Drunks, they probably had some drug addicts back in the day. We don't know what they was doing in the Bible, okay? Ain't nothing new under the sun. There was definitely some prostitution. And Cass always likes to say, there was streetwalkers. Yes, honey, it was streetwalkers in the Bible, okay? They probably had some clubs of Bethlehem and all that, okay? All over Jerusalem. They probably had all type of stuff going on, right? Don't forget Sodom and Gomorrah, okay? We don't know what was going on over there. It was a whole bunch. But what I'm telling you, at the end of the day, there were people all in the Bible that God used. They were killers, right? Adulterers. David was an adulterer. He was a murderer, right? But God said he was a man after his own heart. David danced, right? I was telling y'all when I started off the new year, yes, honey, streetwalk. Look, he on it again. Cass is like streetwalkers, honey, child. Yes, I am using your streetwalkers. They were streetwalkers. Hey, that was the young lady that took the oil and rubbed Jesus's feet. Okay, she used the most expensive oil that she probably used on her gentleman car was on his feet, baby. Okay, she washed Jesus's feet. So what I'm telling you, God can use anybody. You don't have to be perfect. Jesus went to the people. It's what I'm telling you. And the calling that you have on your life could be used to help somebody. You just have to understand that you're just as important as me. You are important. Are you listening? You are important. I came on Monday, the new Monday of the new year, to let you know no more excuses. I told you Proverbs 6:4 says, don't put it off. Do it now. Don't rest until you do it. God will lay let you rest when it's time. Hey, Maraza, God will let you rest, right? You've been working, and then he say, okay, I need you. This is going to be your resting season. But then he will let you know. But until he tell you to rest, baby, get started on your march. Get set. Boom, and go. Take off. Take off on doing what's right. Being the better self. Okay? Dance. Just find some fun in life. This is your life. You only get one. You don't know how long you got. Betty White, she was 99. She almost made 100. She didn't make it until the new year. Okay? But she lived her life. That old lady was on there. Okay, she was old, but she was youthful, always telling jokes, always looking her best self as a older person could look like. And I'm sure she had some issues, some personal struggles, but she just kept going. So all I'm telling you, at the end of the day, age is nothing but a number, somebody told me. One of my foreign friends were like, hey, one of my people from overseas, okay, that I'm cool with. All right. And Andy's international. She got international friends now. And one of my international friends was saying, Andy, age is just a number. Whatever a person wants to do, they'll do it. If they could be mature at a young age, right? Sometimes people tell you shouldn't do it because you're not old enough. Oh, that would be great, but you're not old enough. Do it anyway, as long as it's not illegal. If you want to start a company, do it. Do it. If you want to work for yourself and then you really think that you could do it and you have the know-how, do it. What I'm telling you, live your dreams. Just dream. Dream on. Dream a little dream for me. Okay, dream a little dream for me. Dream a little dream for me. Dream a little dream for me. Just dream, y'all. Just dream. What up, John? Happy New Year. Just dream. Just do it. Just get started. No more excuses. The only but you doing is doing the but sexist. That's the only sexy thing that should be going on is doing the butt. Okay? That's it. That's it. Because you're wasting time. And sometimes if you never get started, if you don't get started, you never will. Because you will always find a but. You'll get older. I would have done that, but the buts continue. It becomes a series of buts. Right? Now you heavy. You got so much butt, you heavy. You buttlicious, okay? You are not bootylicious, but you're buttlicious. Because you have a butt turns into another butt, and another butt, and another butt, and another butt. Okay, you your own series. You don't need to watch a series. You are a series. Okay? People are watching you waste the talent, watching you waste your life. You might be the first in your family to do something. It's okay. It's okay to be the first. Janelle says, peace, queen, blesses. And he says, that's right, queen. TikTok. Life is short. The Bible says the life is short. I told you. It said in James. Yet do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? That was a question already. Then it goes, for you are a mist. That's a sprinkle. I told you, a sprinkle that appears for a little time and then you vanish. Before you know it, you'll be long and gone. And what have you contributed to this world? What have you contributed to people's lives? What experience did people have? Who gonna turn up at your funeral? Right? Who gonna show up? going to show up and show out? What meaning did you leave to people? Right? Like, what was so great about you? And here, let's get one thing straight. I'm not telling you that you got to tap dance for anybody. I'm not telling you that you have to perform for people. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is your life is attached to somebody else's life. Your calling is attached to somebody else. Life is about relationships. Love is about relationships, right? What relationships are you building? It's not about you. You think it is, but it's not. It's about others. I use these hands to bless people, use these hands to make money, and I use these hands to do community service. I use this mouth to speak life into others, right? How are you using what you have that God gave you? That's what I'm asking you. I'm not telling you to do something that God told somebody else to do. He told you to do it. It's one thing that you do well, that you can't sleep at night. When you do it, it makes you happy. It makes others happy. Maybe it's tap dancing. Maybe it's playing the flute. I'm not telling you to play your good paying job if the benefits is good. But what I'm telling you is there's several streams of income. What I'm telling you is you could just play the flute for church, right? Go to the nursing home and play the flute. Go put on children's plays and play the flute. What I'm saying is God gave you something to use that's not for you. It's for others. You just got to find out what it is. What up, TriStar 0066? What up? Janelle says, teach Queen 100. I'm getting all type of hearts and love, and I'm happy about that. But what I'm most happy about is, are you getting it? Are you listening, Go? Are you listening? Are you listening to me say, this is a new year? There will no longer be, take out of your vocab, I would do this, but make an excuse. The only time that you're allowed to say but this year is but God. I don't know how this is going to happen, but God. Expect the unexpected. You should always be in expectation. Something good is going to happen to you. You should only be speaking words of positivity. If it's negative, keep it to yourself. It can't manifest unless you say it. You can't say you broke. You just don't have it right. Just say, I'm waiting on a blessing. I'm working on something. But what you won't say is you broke, because then you will be broken. You will have a broke mindset. You will not say this year, I don't have it. Don't say it. Don't you say it. Don't you say you don't have. Say it's coming. I'm working on it. You see how I'm doing it? You see how I'm manifesting? You see it? If you keep doing what I'm saying, you will see it actually appear. You don't know how it's coming. Maybe somebody will give you a job. Your name is making room for you. Somebody probably, if you put yourself out there doing something positive, then guess what will happen? Somebody may hear about what you're doing and want to help you. Some people are there just to be investors. They have money. They don't know what to do with it. You don't have the money. That's okay. It's people that got money. They want to invest in you because they're going to make more money. Are you seeing what I'm saying? Are you hearing me? I'm not on here just to be cute because she is. Okay. But I'm on here to let you know I'm a mere mortal. But I'm a mere mortal that I know that I am imperfectly worthy. Okay. I have peace. And it's nobody taking that away from me. Every day is work. You're not gonna pass everything. You're gonna have your ups, you're gonna have your downs, you're gonna have to, but you're gonna have to celebrate all of it. Because even in your struggle, even when things aren't looking right, that's when you find out what you're made of. What you built for this life. If you want it, you got to work for it. Nobody's going to give you anything. So you got to have the mindset starting off this year that you're going to be your best self. No more excuses. Janelle says, speak life upon your life and others. That's right. That's right. That is exactly what I'm doing. And I'm doing it in such a way, I'm regular. Okay. Listen, this is Andy coming to you, not because she ain't got nothing to do, because God told me to tell you this is a fresh start. He gives me something to say, and I tell you, I do. Just like that. Let me sip on that. I ain't trying. Listen. I'm working on my angel wings, okay? But this is something that God wanted us to do, to be our best self. How we gonna do that? Just get out there, make some plans, do what He gave. He gave us talents, gifts. Your gifts will make room for you, but you got to put your gifts to use. Somebody needs to hear what you're doing. Somebody needs to see what you're doing. If you're a gamer, maybe you know how to make games. It's a form of entertainment. People need to get away from the regular world. Kids like to play it. Maybe it's a video game that somebody needs to play. It makes their day better, right? Maybe you know how to crack codes on games. See, I'm not so old where I don't understand that there's a technological world out here. There's something that you can offer. Maybe you know how to explain things. Maybe you can teach that. Okay? It ain't always got to be in the church. We are supposed to be in the world, but not of it. What does that even mean? You are in this world. You're a part of it. Make use of your God-given ability. Do something positive with it. I didn't say do something evil. I said positive with it. I listen to DJ Mick Ford, okay, on Fridays, and DJ B-Side on Tuesdays, right? They spin music. It gets people dancing and moving and feeling good about themselves in a house because people are stuck in a pandemic. They not hurting nobody playing music. They not. It's almost like a ministry. Use your gift to bless others. By DJ B-Side spinning on Tuesdays on Facebook and Twitch, and then you got DJ Mick Ford on Fridays on Instagram and Twitch. What happens is people feel good. They stressed out. They could tune out from the world a little bit and just focus on the music. Are you a storyteller? Tell a story. Get on the internet. Start story time. Have a children's storybook CD. What I'm saying is, it's something that you're gifted at that's just sitting around being dormant. And it's time to dust off what it is, take the butt off of it, and get going with it. It will surprise you. It's not too late. Pray about it. Ask God to show you what to do with this talent, and then take off. And then check in from time to time. Tell him you need some help. He understands. He will send you destiny helpers. I promise you. Just keep going. I need y'all to get this. It is Monday, the 3rd. Okay? The 3rd day. And on the 3rd day, he rose. On the 3rd day, I need y'all to get y'all butts off y'all couch after this show is over. And I need y'all to start working on it. I need y'all to get out the bed wherever you at. And I need you to start working on what your dream is. I need you to dream. But not only do I need you to dream, once you start dreaming, I need you to put that into action. Because if you don't, then it stays a dream. I need you to see yourself. And when I tell you, I want you to dream, I want you to imagine, right? I want you to have a childlike imagination. Because once you do that, you take the limits off what you can do. You want to be a public speaker? Say you want to be a global public speaker. Say you want to be an international public speaker. Here's the funny part about that. You don't think you could do it, but what you think social media is? It hits millions and billions of people all around the world. I'm sitting in Chicago. I am sitting in the United States. But probably somebody from Africa or Australia or Turkey is watching me. In fact, people are watching me from Turkey and Australia and all that stuff, just by the way. Wink, wink. You just have to keep, hell, people are watching me from Brazil now. I have made Brazilian buddies. Okay. Your girl has made some Brazilian buddies. What I'm telling you, you got to keep going. Don't stop. You don't know where your talent is going to take you. This isn't Andy getting on. Look what I could do. Look what I. No, I'm saying, look what you could do. Look what you could do. Look what you could do. I see you. I see you. And I'm telling you, I can see what you can do. You are meant for more. You are meant to be the best. Simply the best. Better than all the rest. You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Because you're simply the best. Okay? Y'all is simply the best. Better than all the rest. Okay? Listen, people thought LeBron was crazy. Okay, he told people that he was gonna wear Michael Jordan's jersey and he was gonna play pro ball and all that. Not only did he get to wear Jordan's numbers like he said he was gonna do, but he got to be in the NBA at an early age. What I'm saying to you, put in the work. I put in work. I put in work. I put in work. I put in work. Put in the work. I put in work. I put in work. Put in the work. Cass, I love you too, boo. You got my heart. Boo, 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 boo. Yes, honey, put in the work. When you put in the work, you can do whatever you want to do. You keep telling yourself you can do it. You fail, when you fall, you get back up. You're gonna succeed and you're gonna fail. But in failing, there are lessons to learn. Don't do that anymore. Okay? Do that. Maybe I should continue being myself. Don't try to be somebody else. The one thing you have to be is yourself. Be unique. Yes, you can get inspired by people, right? Like I just said, LeBron was inspired by Jordan. But at the end of the day, LeBron is LeBron, right? He stayed himself. He took on the work ethic of Jordan, just like God rest his soul, Kobe. Kobe took on the work ethic of Jordan. But Kobe was Kobe. Okay. He was a musician. I couldn't find out Kobe was a musician. You a musician? You wrote a soundtrack of some stuff. Okay. You are more than what people say you are. Don't take the limits of what you could do. Don't listen to people. You can only do whatever you say you're going to do. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, a barber, a makeup artist, now a deserology. Baby, I work on the deceased. You and a makeup artist and a stylist, yes. And I've always been a public speaker. I've always been a motivational speaker. She speaks so well. She speaks so well. Yes, I can dance too, right? She's the jack of all trades. No, that's not what it is. What I'm telling you, do it. Just do it. If that's what you're good at, do it. If you're good at several things, baby, you're good at several things. That's what God put in you. You can play basketball and cook. Be a basketball playing chef. It's what I'm saying to you. Why should you only have to love one thing when there's so many things out here for you to love, right? I love making people look good and feel good. I am called to the brokenhearted. So when I literally, that is my calling. As I speak to the people out here today, whoever's brokenhearted, I'm called to you. I am called to tell you you can be all that God said you can be. That means the sky is the limit. Go for it. I am called to you. I get on every Monday to tell you that I love you for real if nobody else loves you. You're smart enough, you're talented enough, you're strong. Baby, you're strong and we're strong together. I am called to you. Pick up the phone. Answer it. Hey, Andy. That's right, me. I'm called to you, whoever's listening. I'm called to you to tell you that you better get up in 2022 and be your best self. No more. Everybody had a crappy start off in life. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But I know one thing Jesus did. He had a crappy start because he was born in a manger, okay, with filthy animals. He could have been born in the Ritz-Carlton of Beverly Hills, okay? His daddy, Joseph, had money, just so y'all know, okay, for those that don't read the Bible, okay? But he was born in a dirty manger. Why? He needed you to know that sometimes you are not your circumstances. He was the king. He was the king of kings, God of Israel, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He came down in human form to let you know, hey, you may be born of this, but that ain't the end all be all. How you start is not how you gonna finish. You gonna finish not just this year, but every year strong after this. This is why I get on Monday nights. It is 7:52 for me to tell you, don't look at your circumstances. You could be the first in your family, the first whatever. Some people are self-taught. Some people don't go to school. I was self-taught on how to do makeup and art. That was just a God-given gift. I had to go to school to learn how to do hair and all that other stuff. But some stuff God just gives you. He just gives it to you. And find out what that is. If you find out what that is, you will have a better life. I'll tell you that, because you'll be doing it. You will implement it into whatever else you do. People will be calling on you because that thing that you do, nobody else can do. You can sing, but the way you sing is a little bit different. Like Pastor Hannah said, every voice is unique on purpose. You intentionally don't sound like somebody else on purpose. You may not be in Hollywood, but you might sing on cruise ships. Hey, gifts, baby. Yes, that's right, Cass. Gifts. That's right. Janelle says, right. Teach. He was in the manger, in the hood. Yes, he was in the hood. He was not in Beverly Hills, baby. Jesus was, baby, okay? He was in the outskirts, okay? He should have been born on satin sheets, okay? God supposed to be born on satin sheets, okay? He's supposed to have a gold pacifier. But here's the thing. God uses your situation so he could get the glory. So listen, your life is a testimony. You have to go through a test. Your test turns into a testimony, which helps somebody, which he gets the glory. The reason for it is this. Okay, so he was born in a manger. But then guess what happened? God said what? Kings came to him. 3 kings, not just 1 king. 3 kings came to him. You know you cold when you can get somebody to come to the hood. I'll wait on it. I'll sip on it. Cass says, period. When you can get somebody to come to where you are, you ain't in the best situation. You ain't in the best predicament. This is what I'm trying to get you to understand. That was not the best predicament. The darn barn stunk, okay? Filthy animals, probably bacteria everywhere. But the kings came. Not 1, 2, but 3. Okay, a trifecta. Bringing gold, frankincense, and myrrh. They bringing gifts to you in the hood. Change the narrative. Change the story I'm always telling you. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. No more excuses. Take the butt out of it. Doing a butt you will not do anymore. I'll sip on that. If you cold, if you do what you say you gonna do, and you stick to what you supposed to do, people will come to you. They will find you. You ain't got to clap. You ain't got to pat yourself on the back. No. Let's switch that. You do pat yourself on the back. You keep saying, I'm the coldest. You wake yourself every day. It's going to get better, baby, from here. It's going to get better. It's 2022. It's a new me. It's a new year and a new me. I can do this. I know my circumstances don't look like it, but it's going to be bomb. My year is going to be bomb. I'm expecting something. Somebody going to come knocking on my door. I can't wait. I can't wait, because guess what that means? They coming for me. Somebody's going to see something in Andy and say, I got you from here. But you got to put in the work. God will send those helpers to you. Cass, somebody is coming for your fashion talent. Boy, you're talented. Don't give up on that. You got one of the coldest hashtags ever. Fashion will kill you. You're so cold in fashion, you might put somebody, make them have a heart attack. Tech mommy. Okay, Liz is so cool with technology. It's crazy. Janelle is just gifted. Okay, you just got to keep going. God will send people to you. If you at the state, all you got to do is stay in position, stay in alignment. You a basketball player, but you're playing football. Now that's off. Why are you doing that? You got to stay in what you're doing. Whatever you're called to, stay in that. And that person will find you. The only way they will not find you is if you're not in the place you're supposed to be. You at the wrong dang on address. I need you to stay at your address. Don't pack up unless told to. Sometimes God will move you. Sometimes God will have somebody come to you and say, all expenses paid. Bye-bye. Your talent has made all expenses paid. That means you didn't pay not one darn dime. Not one dime. You didn't pay one dime. All expenses paid. That's how that go. You can, your address is changing. Your zip code is changing. You moving. But your gift made room for that. God made it where somebody came and got you this new career you want. They gonna come and get you. But you stayed faithful is what I'm telling you. You gotta believe. Do you believe in love after love? Woo! I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think I'm strong enough, but do you believe in love after love? Do you hear that but though? She was like, you may not be strong enough, but that's the only but you should have. Even though you ain't strong enough, but you gonna keep going. But keep going. That's the only but you should have. Keep going, keep going. But I'm gonna keep going. But I ain't gonna stop. But God, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna keep moving. But I flipped on you. But that's the only but you should ever hear. But. Huh. You say I can't do it, but watch me do it. Watch God work. But doing the that's the only but you should do. But I'm gonna you whatever you say, but I'm gonna make it happen, Captain. That's the only but you should do, not in reverse. So as I leave you all, as I leave you, the only but you should have is, but God, but watch me work. But I put in work. What I'm telling you is, if you keep doing what you're going to do, they will come and get you. You will be in the back room and somebody will say, it's something about you. You shouldn't be here. In fact, you shouldn't be here and I'm going to take you to the next level. But until that happens, and forget about those people in 2021, they left you. They had you standing still. They left you because they didn't see the God in you. They didn't see your gift. Maybe God didn't want them to see your gift. Maybe God wanted them to talk about you and ridicule you and leave you and drop you off. Because guess what? They wasn't meant to go where you're going. They were supposed to stay in 2021. They were supposed to stay there on Friday. They wasn't supposed to make it till Saturday. A day makes a difference, baby. What a difference a day makes. What a difference a day. Them old school people, them old people knew what they was doing. What a difference a day make. A whole day? A whole day. A whole day changed the whole year, changed the whole month, all of that in one day. It was a new month, a new year. Huh. A difference a day. What a difference a day makes. What a difference a day makes. Are you seeing what I'm saying to you? Stop making excuses. Today is that day. Today is the day that you say you're going to be your best self and just start. You're not, nobody's perfect, but you could be imperfectly in peace. You could be imperfectly worthy, right? You could be imperfect, but be your best self. The only perfect thing in this world is God. So unless you died on the cross or plan to, which you, if you died, you ain't being resurrected. And that's, so you just a life that's been wasted, pretty much. If you want to be a martyr, go right ahead. But the rest of us, you will not be the walking dead, not in 2022. This life is for living to the fullest. And it is time. So as I close out, I once again want to let you know, I don't know when you're going to see this podcast. I don't know when you're going to see this Instagram post or YouTube. But give me some thumbs up, give me some likes, share me. And the reason why I'm asking you to share me and give me thumbs up and stuff like that, so people can watch. They need healing. Healing. People need to be healed. Maybe that's your contribution, is watching my stuff and sharing it to help somebody else. Because if you on here just to look and see how cute I am and to try to talk about me, baby, you ain't hurt not no feelings, not zero, not zilch. If you hear about me trying to find out what I'm doing because I didn't block you, baby, okay. But if you're here because this is a place of safety and love, now we own to something. Now you figured out what I'm all about. I'm about love, healing, rediscovering who you are meant to be, who God called you to be, to build your faith back up. In 2022, your faith should be built back up. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Pass this word on. And for whoever watches this, when you do watch it, it was right on time. God comes right on time. Not when you want him, but when you need him. He comes right on time for you. Time is 0 to 5 seconds. You could be watching this video and ready to take your life. Listen to me. Hold on. Close your eyes and say, God, come into my heart. Be my Lord and Savior. Forgive me of my sins. I know you died on the cross for my sins. Hold on. Just say, amen. And watch God work in your life. Do you hear me? Watch him come in your life and give you some peace. Now, I don't want people to ever think just because you ask God to come into your life and to be your Lord and Savior that you won't go through the storm. Baby, be the storm. Walk through the storm. But when you're walking through the storm, you got him alongside you. Meaning it won't last. Trouble won't last always. Joy will come in the morning. You will have a certain peace. You will be your best self because God will never leave you, nor will he forsake you. Never, never, never. So if you're watching this tomorrow night, a year from now, 2 years from now, know that the promise still stands and God is waiting on you and God can use you. That's the promise. Your salvation is the promise. It's not just about materials. If you're trying to use God as a gimme, genie God, then it ain't gonna work. But if you want a real relationship with him, he wants to know you and vice versa. You know him, and he wants you to know him. Because when you know him, he'll tell you what to do. You won't be alone. Man will leave you. Okay? You can't even trust yourself sometimes. Depending on how you feeling in your moods, because we all have them. Sometimes you just got to be quiet. You can't say nothing. Because when you in pain, you will say the wrong thing. That's why it's good to lean on God. Lean not to your own understanding. You can't even lean on yourself. It says lean not to your own understanding for a reason. Because there's times in your life that you're not always in your right mind. but he always got your back. He always got your back. Oh yeah, Cass says, "Don't put your trust in the man," and then Jonelle says, "No cross, no crown." Okay, so last time, let's say it together. One, two, three. No more excuses. We not doing the but unless it's but God. You said I can't, but watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Because it's a whole lot of money. It's a whole lot of money in this. Why? Because he will give you witty ideas and inventions. You don't know how you going to do it, but God. God will give you a witty idea and invention, but you can't make no excuses. No more doing the but. He will give you an idea. But once he give you an idea, don't put a but to it. Just take off. It's 2022, y'all. I will see you next week. Okay? Same time, same cute girl. Shout out time, shout out. Bye bye, YouTube. Okay. Yeah.